Welcome to the Senior Safety Advice Podcast, your trusted source for expert guidance on aging safely and independently. Whether you're a caregiver, a family member, or a senior looking to stay secure at home and beyond, we've got you covered. From fall prevention and home modifications to financial safety and scam awareness, we provide practical tips to help you or your loved ones live with confidence. Tune in and empower yourself with the knowledge you need to navigate the challenges of aging. Let's make safety simple.
Welcome to the Senior Safety Advice Podcast, where we explore resources and solutions that empower people to live their best lives. I'm your host, Robin Schultz, and today we're talking about a topic that impacts millions of families across the country: transportation options for older adults. As we age, maintaining mobility is crucial for independence, mental health, and staying connected with loved ones and communities. But what happens when driving is no longer an option? Let's explore the diverse transportation solutions available to older adults, from public transportation to innovative ride-sharing services. So grab a cup of coffee or tea, settle in, and let's get started. Let's begin with why this topic is so important. For many older adults, giving up driving can feel like losing a lifeline. It's not just about getting from point A to point B. It's about maintaining independence, accessing medical care, shopping for essentials, and staying socially connected. Studies show that lack of reliable transportation can lead to social isolation, missed medical appointments, and even a decline in mental health. According to the National Aging and Disability Transportation Center, nearly 90% of older adults prefer to age in place in their homes and communities. But without accessible transportation options, this becomes a challenge. So what are the options? Let's break them down. Number one is public transportation. For older adults who are still mobile and who live in urban areas, public transportation is often the most affordable and accessible option. Many cities offer senior discounts, making buses, trains, and light rail systems cost-effective. For example, in New York City, seniors age 65 plus can ride the subway for $1.45 per trip with a reduced fare card. In Philadelphia, seniors can ride free on their SEPTA line with a valid senior fare card. Public transportation systems often reserve seats for seniors and provide accessibility features like ramps or elevators. However, it's not without its challenges. Walking to bus stops or navigating crowded stations can be difficult for those with limited mobility. For those new to public transit, a trial run during non-peak hours can help build confidence in using these systems. The next type of transportation is the paratransit service. For seniors who face mobility challenges that make regular public transit difficult or impossible, paratransit services are a game changer. These services cater specifically to individuals with disabilities or limited mobility by offering door-to-door or curb-to-curb rides. Here's how it works. Riders schedule pickups in advance, usually 24 to 48 hours ahead of time. Vehicles are equipped with ramps or lifts to accommodate wheelchairs or walkers. Fares are often affordable, typically no more than twice the cost of a regular transit fare. Paratransit services are vital for trips to medical appointments, grocery stores, and senior centers. However, they may have limited operating hours or limited geographic coverage, so planning ahead is crucial. Next up is to look at ride-hailing services, such as Uber and Lyft. These are also known as ride-sharing services. These platforms have revolutionized transportation for everyone, including older adults. With just a smartphone app or even a phone call, seniors can request rides on demand. What makes ride-hailing appealing? Well, it's flexible. There's no need to commit to a regular schedule. Accessible vehicles are increasingly available for those with mobility challenges, and loved ones can even book rides remotely for seniors who aren't tech savvy. However, there are some drawbacks. The quality of service can vary depending on the driver, and the cost can add up over time compared to public transit or paratransit options. Number 4 is volunteer driver programs. So another fantastic option. These are often organized by local nonprofits or community groups. These programs pair older adults with volunteer drivers who provide rides at little or no cost. The benefits? Well, they're often more personal than other services. Drivers may assist with carrying groceries or walking seniors to their door. They're ideal for local trips like running errands or attending social events. However, availability varies widely by location, so check with your local senior center or community organizations to see if this option exists near you. Number 5 is dial-a-ride services. Similar to paratransit, but more widely available, are dial-a-ride services, which allow riders to schedule trips by phone 1 or 2 days in advance. These services typically offer curb-to-curb transportation and may even allow personal care attendants to ride along for free. Dial-a-ride is especially useful in suburban or rural areas where fixed-route public transit may not exist. However, like paratransit, these services require advanced planning and may have limited hours of operation. Number 6 is private ride services and specialized options. For those looking for tailored solutions, private companies like Silver Ride offer transportation specifically designed for older adults. These services provide trained drivers who assist seniors with mobility needs and offer door-to-door service for medical appointments or social outings. Additionally, some communities are experimenting with microtransit on-demand shuttles that combine the convenience of ride-hailing with the affordability of public transit. While the options I have mentioned are helpful, there's still work to be done in making transportation systems more age-friendly overall. The AARP outlines 5 key principles for senior-friendly transit systems. Availability, because the transit should exist where and when it's needed. Number 2 is accessibility. Vehicles and stops should accommodate mobility aids like wheelchairs. Number 3 is acceptability. The services should be clean, safe, and user-friendly. Number 4 is affordability. Costs should be reasonable with discounts available for low-income riders. And number 5 is adaptability. Systems should be flexible enough to meet special needs like door-to-door service. Communities that prioritize these principles empower older adults to remain independent and engaged. And also, let's remember the role of family and caregivers. They can help to support older adults' transportation needs. According to AARP research, nearly 78% of caregivers provide rides for their loved ones, but this isn't always sustainable long-term. So by exploring alternative transportation options together, whether it's public transit, paratransit services, or ride-hailing apps, families can ensure their loved ones stay mobile without becoming overwhelmed themselves. So as we've seen today, there's no one-size-fits-all solution when it comes to transportation for older adults. The key is understanding the unique needs of each individual, whether they require wheelchair-accessible vehicles or simply need help navigating public transit schedules and matching them with the right resources. If you're an older adult or caregiver looking for more information on local options near you, start by reaching out to your city's transit authority or a local senior center. So thank you so much for tuning in to the Senior Safety Advice Podcast. If you found this episode helpful or you know someone who might, please share it. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel wherever you get your podcasts so you never miss an episode. Until the next time, take care, be well, bye.
That's it for today's episode of the Senior Safety Advice Podcast, helping you and your loved ones stay safe, independent, and informed. If you found this episode helpful, be sure to subscribe and share it with others who could benefit. For more expert tips and resources, visit seniorsafetyadvice.com. And remember, staying safe starts with staying informed. Until next time, take care and stay safe.